Breakfast is the best meal of the day. I said it. What are you gonna do? Find me? The reason why breakfast is so good is because it has so many goated foods attributed to itself. And today I'm gonna take 34 of them and I'm going to rank them, so please enjoy. Now first off, we got a classic, scrambled eggs. In terms of taste, scrambled eggs are like alright, but scrambled eggs are like your reliable, trusty breakfast. They're pretty easy to make, it's packed with protein, and it fills you up until about like lunch, because you know, you're a big back. I know you love eating. I can't even be talking. I just ate 2 entire bags of popcorn. So that's why I'm gonna put them at A tier. Fried eggs, on the other hand, I feel like just taste better, especially the whites. I like the whites with a little bit of salt in there. Ooh, mwah, mamma mia. And then when you add a little bit of bread to the yolk, amazing. And it's a classic. Then we got omelet, which I think I'm gonna give omelet A tier and scrambled eggs B tier. Just because this is the way I like to think of it. Eggs are your trusty, reliable friend. And then omelet is just egg with more friend. So you get more friend for your friend. That analogy worked well enough, so yeah, A tier. Then we got hard-boiled eggs, and I'm putting this straight into F tier. The whites are okay, but I hate the yolk in hard-boiled eggs. I don't know what it is, but I just can't stand it. I don't know how you people enjoy this. I don't know how you people make this into a salad sandwich. Egg salad sandwich sucks. Now we got breakfast patty. Solid A tier. Not too much to say about it. It's nice and reliable. I'm going to assume that this here sausage is a breakfast sausage, so I'm gonna put it in A tier, but it looks a lot like bratwurst, which is terrible for a breakfast selection. But you know, breakfast sausage kind of has breakfast in the name. You can't go wrong with that. Next up, we have steak, and I'm putting it in D tier. Not because I don't like steak. I love steak. The only problem is that when I think of a steak, I don't think of breakfast. A steak is great for dinner, but for breakfast, when I've just woken up, is a steak really what I want to be greeting my taste buds, telling them good morning, waking them up? No, terrible for breakfast, good at all around. Next, we have avocado toast, which I'm gonna be honest, like, I know that, like, all the millennials like it. I know that it's supposed to be some, like, heavenly gift from the gods, but I'm gonna be honest, I don't really like avocado toast. I like me some chips and guacamole, but I've never been a fan of avocado toast, so C tier. Next up, we got butter on toast. And this is going straight into S tier, baby. Goated food. And I think everybody knows it's a goated food. I mean, you know the saying. It's like bread and butter. It's like bread and butter. Yeah, you know that? It's so good. Keeping on with bready foods, we got muffin. This one appears to be blueberry. I'm gonna give it a B tier. I'm not much of a muffin man. The muffin man! Next up, I'm doing both bagels at the same time. Everything bagel gets an A tier, plain bagel gets B. Plain and simple. You see what I did there? Next up, we got croissant, baby. S tier for the croissant. We love a croissant. S'il vous plaît. Next up, we have English muffin with butter, which is also getting an S tier. And if you toast it right, it's like soft, and like the butter oozes into it, but also has a little bit of crunch, and it's great. I love it. Shout out salted butter, dude. And next up, we have biscuits. They're alright. I'm gonna give them a B for biscuit. I'm gonna give fruit an A tier. I'm not much of a fruit guy, but fruit is like healthy, you know? Which is typically good. And now if we go to the other side of the spectrum, we got cinnamon rolls, which, I mean, they taste amazing, but I'm still gonna put them in A tier because when you eat dessert for breakfast, I feel like I don't feel good about it. Like in the moment, I'm like, dang, I love cinnamon rolls. And then like an hour later, I'm sat pondering as I normally do. And then I think, that was a lot of sugar, maybe. That wasn't the wisest idea. And same thing with donuts. Next up, we have hash browns. And I love potatoes, dude. And I love hash browns. And they're going straight into S tier. I'm pretty sure that these are both hash browns. And if I'm wrong, then whatever. Sue me. Next up, we have baked beans. I don't know what British person saw baked beans and thought, oi bro, this would go splendid for some brekkie. D tier. Again, it's not a bad food. Just for breakfast? If I woke up 30 minutes ago, I am not prepared for baked beans to be hitting my palate. Next up, we have cereal, one of the most iconic breakfast foods. I did this tier list a while ago, and I gave cereal like a B or something atrocious like that, because cereal really doesn't fill me. If I eat one bowl of cereal before school, I'm gonna be hungry by second period. But recently, I've come to realize that cereal is just so goated that it doesn't even matter. I still don't eat it in school mornings. But like if it's the weekend and I have time to down 4 bowls of cereal, I'm downing 4 bowls of cereal.
Say that again?
Heck, I love cereal so much, I made a whole other video on a cereal tier list, and you can find it right up here. Ain't that amazing? Cereal gets an instant S tier. There's so much to choose from, it tastes so good, and it's definitely not healthy. Next up, we got yogurt. Yogurt! Gurt? That joke is definitely dead by now. I think I'm gonna put yogurt as a solid A. Plain yogurt, or even just like vanilla yogurt, really doesn't taste that good. On its own, I think it's just C. But the thing that's so great about yogurt is the fact that you can add so many toppings. You got granola, you can add some strawberries, some blueberries, perchance even raspberries or blackberries if we're feeling spicy, or even if we're feeling a bit gluttonous. One might add some maple syrup to some vanilla yogurt, mix it up, and then you got maple yogurt, which is amazing. Next up, we got some like assorted meats and hams and stuff, and I'm gonna be honest, I really don't know what these are, so I'm gonna give them both B tier. Then we got bacon, straight S tier. I'm gonna try to enjoy bacon as much as I can in my youth, because I know that when I get all old and wrinkly and I'm like 40, my cholesterol is gonna be terrible, and I'm not gonna be able to eat a slice of bacon without like imploding. But you know, apart from all the obvious health issues, bacon is so good, goes well with everything. S tier, dude, instant S tier. Then we have oatmeal, which I am not the biggest fan of. I'm gonna give it a B tier, but like it's good, I guess. It's reliable. Then we have the tier, I don't know what this is. I'm losing brain cells by the second. I really can't decipher what all of these foods might be. I mean, I feel like this one might be potatoes. That looks like egg on some sort of meat. And this one just looks plain disgusting. It looks like my cat threw up over a piece of bread. And then lastly, we have the big 3. Now I know what you're thinking. Wait, you're so dumb. You can't even count correctly. For some reason, this tier list doesn't have waffles on it, which is just insane. No waffles on a breakfast food tier list? I need to speak with the person that made this. I mean, this is a war crime. Wait, I can add a file. And now we have waffle. I feel like on paper, waffles are better than pancakes because you have little like compartments where you can store the syrup and maybe some like blueberries in there. But for some reason, I feel like waffles are a B. They're iconic enough to be an S tier, but I feel like they just don't stack up to their counterparts. French toast, instant S tier. So good, especially when it's like nice and soft and all like French toasted like, you know? And then you just get some maple syrup in there. Ooh, so good. I love it. And I saved the best for last. The most iconic breakfast food of all time. Pancakes get an instant S tier, dude. They're so good. They're pretty easy to make. You can put anything on them, man. Syrup, butter, fruit, whipped cream, ice cream maybe? I don't know. I can't think of a more breakfasty food than pancakes. The two are linked together like me and tax evasion. Anybody on Waffle Gang is just wrong. Now, I am objectively correct about everything, so there's no real point in arguing in the comments, but if you want to make your own version of this tier list, I'll leave the link in the description. And if you want to show me your finished result, then you can go ahead and post it in my Discord server. Link is also in the description. Wink, wink, wink. I gave you an extra wink in there, so you know, you gotta go now, you know? And as always, subscribe.